Spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers. And these are gold. Okay? Y'all come on in here. Sit down, sit down, sit down. Yes. I have spirit fingers because the mess is here in abundance, ain't it? And we're not going to skip none of it. Let me hurry up and greet who in the house before everybody else get in the house. And we got to talk about what the hell is going on. Okay? Apparently, people have lost their ever-loving minds. And we're going to talk about them. This is Thursday, y'all. Bianca the Beautiful is in the chat. Our head archangel says, happy Thursday. Welcome to the porch. Hit your like button. Get your snacks. Okay, and I'm going to go you one further. When you hit your like button, please keep your like number, because if my likes are correct, we're going to play the like lottery, and you never know when you're going to win. Okay, so if I call your number, you know when you hit the like button, whatever number pops up, that's your number. Scribble it down, because if I call your number, you got 2 minutes to get to the chat with your Cash App, and you can win. Lulu's little girl, thank you for being like number 4. So good to see you. Amanda K is like number 5. How you doing, sis? Miss Thelma is like number 6. Good to see you. Dana Brown is number 8. Thank you. Thank you. Shabelle, thank you for being like number 11. I appreciate it. Katrina Taylor is like number 12. Appreciate you. The Rebel Goddess. Hello, gorgeous. She's like number 12 as well. Y'all hit it at the same time. Deborah Randall is in the house. So that means Housewives Talk is legal, and that's good, because we got to talk about Atlanta a little bit, and we got to talk about Potomac a lot of bit. DS, the crazy, the amazing one, is here, and she's like number 11, running that reflection corner, because all y'all be reflecting, okay? Everybody was getting locked up last time we came in here. Mo, thank you for being like number 14. Lisa Gordon is 16. How you doing? Miss Lovely T is also 16. Thank you. Thank you. My good sis Magaline Lamar is number 15. All right, all right. She said maybe 15. Well, keep one of them, because you don't ever know what number gonna get called for that like lottery. Miss Bertha Miller is number 20. Hello and thank you. I appreciate you. My beautiful niece Couture Bay is here, and she's number 23. She got that Michael Jordan number. Swish. Nothing but net. My Brandon Martin. Hey, boo. Happy Thursday. You passed your head-to-toe assessment skill check-off and did great on the final. I know that's right. Y'all put congratulations to Brandon in the chat. Let me type my congratulations in here first. Listen, we are so proud of you, and I hope that you only continue to go from success to success, from grace to grace, from blessing to blessing. Okay, I love it. I love good news. Thank you for being like number 21. We got my baby cousin, Haki Mikey, in the chat. Number 26. Good to see you. Happy to be happy is also number 26. Y'all, she ain't feeling that good today. Send us some positive energy in the chat. Thank you for being like number 26. Thank you so much. Kashana is number 27. Hello, beautiful girl. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to see you. Yanni in the house. Hey, Yanni, make sure you hit the like button, girl. Sweet beloved is like number 30, and I appreciate you. All right. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. I don't want to stop to do no Duolingo, because we got to get through some gossip. We got to get through a lot. I mean, listen, I don't want to stop for no Duolingo. So thank y'all for doing your best to hit that like button. Make sure, Sabra Hardy, thank you for being like number 32. I need 20 more people to do their thing. Philly Joint, thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate you. Thank you, Yanni. I appreciate you, sis. Anita, thank you for being number 33. Thank you, ma'am. So look, the engagement button is on the bottom right-hand side. It is the circle with the heart emoji. Hit it. Send them bubbles up. Thank you. Also, remember, if y'all got to cuss, misspell your cuss words if you just can't hold it, because some stuff going to make you want to cuss. Some of the videos that we got to review and stuff that we got to get through today, some of them people cussing. But if y'all in my chat, please misspell it. Please be kind to your moderators, the beautiful ladies with the wrenches. Okay, we do have a couple of our nephews that have wrenches, but I don't see them here today. So please, y'all, be kind to these lovely ladies that are in the chat, okay? Be kind to your host, because I'm going to be kind to you. Make sure there's no bickering, arguing, or disrespect of any kind in my chat, because it is never going to be tolerated. Hey, DM Rocks, thank you, girl, for being here. Hit your like button. Let's keep all commentary on the people we gossiping about, these celebrities, reality TV personalities, those folks. We're not here to come at each other. Okay, so make sure if you agree to disagree, you do so respectfully. All right. That's the only way we do it around here. So we're going to keep it respectful, right? All right. So let me tell y'all what we got to talk about today. All right. You know, I got my notebook. I'm going to have to fix my crystal light in a minute. So, hey, D. Seratinas. Are you really like number 62? Do I have 62 likes? Or are you just a 60-second person in the chat? Hey, Mystery Hill. Thank you for being number 35, sis. Thank you. Thank you. Siobhan, thank you for being like number 40. So listen, we got to get into the fact Simon Guobadia done went and filed an appeal. I guess he did this one by himself or sent a friend to do it because you know he ain't pay that lawyer unless he done went and, you know, decided to get a man his money. I don't know. Right? Thank you for being like number 43, D. Seratinas. I know what you're saying, sis. It gets confusing. It gets confusing. So he done filed his appeal and he is crying to the courts because while during last year, while they were still going through the divorce, Porsha made $8 million to $9 million and him crying. And he was upset because she, you know, decided to go back to work. He was perfectly on board with it because we saw him celebrating her. He just got upset when she filed for that divorce. So we're going to talk about that. Sharon Middleton, thank you for being like number 44. The Potomac, RHOP, Real Housewives of Potomac trailer is out, and it's a lot of mess in that trailer. I have notes. Sharon Middleton got her crown back, y'all. Thank you, sis, for adjusting your crown. So look, it's a lot of mess in there. I mean, it's a lot of mess in there. We got to go through all the mess in the Potomac trailer. Then, as if that wasn't enough, we got to deal with the fact that Ava DuVernay am I saying that lady right? Lady name right? Ava DuVernay, however the hell you say it. Why they disrespecting Chaka Khan? Talking about they want Cynthia Erivo to play her. It hit social media. The people went left. Chaka Khan made a statement, and we got to get into all of that. Oh, yes, we're going to talk about it. Oh, yes. So it was messy, but who asked for Monique? Them people. The people still was begging for Monique for years at this point. And now Monique is back. And it looked like she came back right on time because we got some mess concerning her. So I'm so glad she back. I'm so glad she's here for her mess. I'm so glad. Because if we keeping it real, Monique bored the hell out of me for quite a while. Her life was nice. Her house was neat. Her children was well taken care of and it's beautiful. But she wasn't giving me nothing. But I think this time, Monique is back to bring her mess. Brandon said, I'm so glad you took notes on that RHOP trailer. It was good. You knew I was going to take notes, Brandon. You know that. You know that. Okay, Siobhan say that Ava DuVernay lady say she created a black Netflix series. I can believe it, but we got to discuss the disrespect. Because I know Chaka Khan can be a handful sometimes. We know our good auntie got a little mouth on her. She say some stuff. She can get a little rough, but y'all know how it is. You know how our sisters are, how our mothers are, how our aunties are, how our big mamas are. You understand? But the disrespect that they trying to heap on Chaka Khan, no, ma'am, it ain't going to be tolerated, and we're going to discuss it. Katube says she better bring it. I have a feeling it's a pretty boring nap. Not this time. Not from what I'm seeing on that trailer. Niece, it's about to be some mess. It's about to be some M-E-double snakes, doggone it. It's about to be some foolishness. Ashley Kane, hey, girl, I'm glad you caught alive, too. Where you been? Siobhan says Central Park 5 docudrama on Khalif Broder. Oh, that's the one she did. Bianca said, I didn't even know a trailer was out. Today was a fool at work. I understand, man. Listen, anytime I can't get you on the phone, I be knowing you tied up and tangled up and twisted. Well, this time she ain't do a lot, but she did get some straightening about the stories that's out. So I'm glad that, Auntie Chaka came on out and got some straightening. Deborah Randa say, how would he know what Porsha made in 2024? They separated in February. He's doing anything for attention. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. But we sure going to talk about it. It's a lot of mess going on. Sharon said, how come Giselle's daughter almost got put in my building? No, ma'am. No, you didn't want to let the girl in your building. The children seem sweet, Sharon. It's the mama that's the problem. Hey, Michael. Thank you for being like number 47. I'm glad that we can end your workday on a positive and jovial note. Hey, Thankful Life. Thank you for being number 48. She also did When They See Us. Well, baby, she tried Chaka Khan. She tried Chaka. She did. And we're going to talk about it because I'm like, ma'am, would you like to discuss what the hell you got going on here? Matter of fact, do y'all want to start with what was going on with Chaka Khan so we could get this out the way? Would y'all like to start there? Or y'all want to start with, the real quick from Simon and Porsha? Because that ain't going to take long. Matter of fact, let's go and knock that one out the way first. Let's knock it out the way. And then we'll go ahead and look into the disrespect of Chaka Khan. We're just not going to have it. No. Shan't. Shan't. Wallan. Child, I can't wait for us to get into all this mess with Funky Dineva and Tamar, because that's some foolishness. I can't believe. But I told y'all he knew more than what he was saying. I told y'all that. For the record. Siobhan says she still ain't watched Harriet because of Cynthia. Because I'm like, how the hell you got her playing Cynthia? Got Cynthia Erivo playing Harriet Tubman. She not one of us, and them people don't even like us. Like, what are you doing? What on earth are you doing? That was so disrespectful. The same people that sit up and call us slaves. Why on earth would you have her playing Harriet Tubman? Ashley Kane, thank you so much for the Cash App, sis. That is so sweet. My first support of the entire day. Thank you. Let me send a heart back right now. Thank you so much. So look, y'all. Okay, so boom. He done filed the appeal, and he's complaining in his appeal that Porsha earned $8 million to $9 million in 2024 from a scripted talent deal with NBC Universal. Whatever deal she had with them, I'm not sure how that would be his business while they're going through a divorce. But, what do I know, right? In court documents, Guabadia argued that Williams never told him that she planned to return to RHOA when they signed their prenup in 2022. Who said she planned on it? They offered the right money, and, plans changed. He called it a material fact that should have been disclosed, saying it would have changed the terms he agreed to. Simon also accused Porsha of breaking confidentiality by speaking about him on RHOA and in interviews. You spoke about her on interviews and online. And what confidentiality? You ain't owed nothing. Porsha, however, opposed his attempt to throw out the prenup, and in June, a judge sided with her, ruling it valid. Guabadia is now pushing forward with his appeal, telling the court the timing of her career resurgence proves his case. No, it just proves she was done with you, so she was getting her money correct. So, look here. First of all, y'all, I believe, this is just what I believe, and it don't mean nothing outside of the fact that I believe it. Hey, Makeup Addict, happy Thursday. I hope y'all doing y'all random acts of kindness, okay? Brandon say start with Chaka, so Chaka's next. Let me knock this out. First of all, now we know why Simon was trying to get her to sign them funny papers over there in Dubai. Remember that girl said he wanted her to I wanted her to sign some papers for some kind of funny business deal, and she didn't want to do it. Remember that? So apparently he realized, oh shoot, she finna go back to work and make money. Let me try to see if I could take her money. That girl ain't signed them papers. Instead, she went and filed them papers. And now he mad. You ain't getting no money. Auntie Eva, thank you for being like number 52. So yeah, Simon's still crying. He need to work out how he gonna pay that other lawyer, because if not, whenever that house is sold or refinanced, his portion of the equity is going to be minus lawyer fees. It's going to be minus the alimony if he doesn't pay it. And it's going to be minus the house note if he doesn't pay it. So what might end up happening is that, you know, you might walk away with absolutely nothing. Simon is over there pissy with a bruised ego because you thought you were smarter than your average bear. You came down to the South and got a Southern girl. Did you really think she was going to let you walk off and leave her holding the bag and the bill? Oh, dum-dum. Oh, Shrek. What on earth were you thinking? That was never going to happen. Right? Can he pay the lawyer in ice cubes? I mean, you know, it's kind of hot over there in Dubai and in Africa and stuff. So I don't know if he can pay in ice cubes, but there's that. So let's get into, you know, what's going on with one of our most beautiful icons, our beautiful Chaka Khan. We got to get into this because, y'all, the disrespect is not going to be tolerated. I'm going to share the screen. I want y'all to see something. Fair use and all of these things. Fair use and all of the things. I'm just telling y'all ahead of time. I need y'all to see something. And I'm going to give you a little bit of a trigger warning, just simply because, you know, some of these young folks curse very well. They are very proficient in cursing, because everybody isn't. Let's be very clear about that. Some people curse, but they're just not good at it. And let me just say this to you all. While during our day, there were some girls, and I was one of them. Hey, Divine, thank you for being like number 56. Wait a minute, 56 and we got 89? And I'm about to share a screen? Yeah, I need y'all to hit the like button. I swear for M&Ms, y'all want to learn Chinese. Yeah, y'all want to learn Chinese. I can see it. I can feel it in my bones. I know good and well. Mars, can I get a like count? Would you mind if I got a like count? Because I feel like y'all trying to learn Chinese, and I'm about to share a screen. I need a like count. J. Rochelle, thank you for being like number 57. Oh, DS said we got 59 likes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you for being like number 59, Ishel. Yeah, it's cool. Keep doing what you're doing. I need to work my Hanzi anyway. My handwriting is getting better and better. Or should I say my calligraphy, my Hanzi, okay? Is this one? Okay. Yan Yo Shui. Yan Yo Shui. Okay. Yan Yao Shui. Yan Yo Shui. Ah, too adorable. Thank you for being number 65. All right. I'm gonna need y'all to get them up a little bit better than that. Excellent point, Deborah. Okay. 明信片. Mm-hmm. 明信片. 明信片. Mm-hmm. That means postcard, by the way. Oh, yes. Guten Abend. My German is decent, too. Bis später. Mm-hmm. Ha. 眼药水. 眼药水. 明信片. 明信片. Oh, 明信片. Uh-huh. Oh, what, Seanitra, how? Thank you for being like number 66. Would anybody like to hit the like button? Let's get those likes up, okay? And I need bubbles too. All right.
明信片，明信片，
眼药水，
眼药水，明信片，明信片，明信片，明天见，
火车站，
火车站，
眼药水，
眼药水，
动画片，
动画片，眼药水。
Okay. Okay, Peanut is like number 71. Much better. Much better. Now we can share the screen. All right. Because I wasn't messing with y'all. I meant that. Y'all was about to learn all your little Chinese vocabulary words, honey. Y'all gonna be multilingual. Y'all are going to be polyglots fooling with me. Okay? Because I ain't got time. But I want y'all to hear this. Like I said, bear in mind, trigger warning, some of our young people are proficient in profanity. It is like their second language. And I mean, some of them, I think it may be their first language. I mean, they're good. They're good. You know, back in my day, there were a few of us who were proficient, and I was one of them. Very proficient. But these young people, they are talented. Try to get past the cuss words and pay attention to what they're telling you, okay? Y'all, please keep hitting the like button. Because while I do want you to be polyglots, I want you to choose to be polyglots. I don't want to force it on you. Okay? All right. So I want y'all to hear the response to the disrespect that is being visited on Chaka Khan by Ava DuVernay, and you know the way people feel about it, because people feel away. So let's take a gander. Fair use and all that, okay?
Ava DuVernay is directing a new biopic about the life of Chaka Khan, titled Chaka, which is scheduled for release in May of 2026. Now, Oscar-winning xenophobic Cynthia Erivo is cast in the starring role as the legendary Queen of Funk. Now, as we all know, the history behind Cynthia Erivo, with her xenophobic tweets some years back about us Black Americans. We all know how she really feel about us, how she came over here playing all of our leaders, taking all the roles. And she really believes that Black people, especially Black women, are supposed to still support her and stand behind her, which we're not going to do.
Yeah, so what she's referring to, the xenophobic tweets, just to clear it up in case anybody missed it. Hey, Linnell, is the fact, yes, Siobhan, the children say she looked like Nosferatu. Rochelle, thank you for being number 77. So look, the children is saying she looked like Nosferatu. I can't say they lying. You know, it's a little mean, but they ain't lying. So what they're referring to is Cynthia Erivo and her tweets, her anti-Black tweets saying that the way we speak, our accents over here are ghetto, and her, you know, unashamedly making statements that we have no culture while taking acting roles to play our cultural icons is hilarious. But yes, the young people say she does look like Nosferatu. That is what the young people are saying. Okay, so let's get back to it. I want you to know why the young people are upset, and I stand behind them.
We're just tired of the derogatory comments, the xenophobic ways. And this is not surprising by her being an African Black Brit, who they always come on.
And she said it's not surprising with her being an African Black British person. If y'all are unaware, they are constantly online on podcasts making disgusting commentary about Black American people. If they are not calling us slaves, they are calling us ghetto and ignorant, even though Black Americans are the single most wealthy. Like there's more money in Black America than any other group of Black people globally, but they constantly call us ghetto and slaves and trash and broke and all these things that don't even, they're not even based in fact. It's just literally hate speech toward Black Americans. So this is what she's talking about. There's been a whole thing online where a lot of our young Black people made connections with Black people in Scotland. And they were, like, oh, hey, cousin, you know how we talk, hey, cousin, hi, cousin. And so they were enjoying themselves. Hey, Axe, thank you for being like number 79. And the Black British people immediately jumped in. Oh, they're ignorant. They're dumb. They're stupid. How did they not know there were Black, Scottish people? Like, just real nasty. So, she's one of them, which is why she felt comfortable saying that the way we speak, our accents are ghetto. And that, we don't have a culture, while she's over here expecting, demanding, and feeling entitled to support from the very people she's calling ghetto. So, yeah, we're going to talk about it today a little bit. Hey, Fatima, thank you for being like number 81. Love you back, gorgeous. Okay. Now, Sharon say, I had a Nigerian graduate assistant. She hated Erivo. I mean, that's not surprising. A lot of them do hate each other. And then they turn around and hate us too. But you can't bring your tribalism over here. We have a lot going on. We don't have needs for it. Like, we just don't need it. Didi say, how many, you mean Black Americans, have played African leaders' roles, especially Mandela? Stop. The problem is we didn't play Mandela in South Africa. He played, a matter of fact, hold on. Idris Elba ain't even American. Ain't he a Black Brit? Stop my behind. My Black behind. No, it's not okay. You don't get to, you do not get to come to America, insult Black American people, and then want to play our cultural icons while saying we have no culture. You don't get to do that. And if you do, we're going to drag you. We're not going to support you. And you're going to go the way of Tyler, Little Miss Water Dance, selling 3,000 albums. That's the direction you're going to go in. And we're not tolerating it. No disrespect will ever be tolerated. We're not those type of people, and we're never going to have it. My Terrence Howard. Terrence played a woman. Terrence played Winnie Mandela. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm not sure you know what you're talking about. And I don't care, because whatever he played, I bet you he played it in America. I bet you he didn't go to South Africa demanding to play their cultural icons while insulting them. Name the actor who did that. Fatima said, no shade. I don't like that lady whatsoever. Unfortunately, our Nigerian siblings are always like this. Well, they're making it clear that they're not our siblings. And that's the problem. We're loving people. We always accept everybody, but we're not going to tolerate no disrespect. So once they're disrespectful, y'all know y'all got cousins in your real family you quit talking to over $20. So this should not be difficult. Yeah, I did not go and watch no Harriet Tubman, because how dare you? The same people who sit up and call us slaves and mock us for going through civil rights to come and play an icon and one of our cultural giants like Harriet Tubman. Just absolutely not. Absolutely not. Right. A whole Black African Brit. He good looking. Now, he nice to look at. We ain't gonna take that from him. That's a nice looking man. One of ours. Okay. And we don't have a problem with that. He's still fine. God bless him. Hello, good night. Yes, honey, J. Rochelle, Miss Water Dance done sold him 3,000 albums, done went double toothpicks. Yeah, no. Cassie G, thank you for being like number 74. Even say, ooh, why would Cynthia Erivo hard face behind play Chaka? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's disrespectful. Disrespectful. The talk show lady Jennifer Hudson, we not disrespecting, it's a conversation. The problem is people like Cynthia Erivo do disrespect us, and we're not going to tolerate it. You're not going to disrespect us and then play our cultural icons and then say we don't have a culture and talk about that the way that we speak is ghetto. Doesn't she realize she's going to have to try to imitate the way we speak in order to play Chaka Khan? Does she not realize that? Yeah, that's the whole point. You don't get to come here cosplaying our culture, say we don't have one, and then demand support. That ain't what we doing. We not them people, honey. Yes, Bianca, y'all got cousins y'all ain't talked to because they borrowed $20 and they keep buying outfits and Happy Meals and combos and they gave you your money. Y'all know y'all don't tolerate that. So there's room for everyone. Maybe the others don't want the roles. It don't matter who want what. You don't disrespect us and expect you gonna get support. And no, it does not have to be room for everybody in our culture. The word of the day is our culture, our history, because our history is ours, just like their history is theirs. So no one has to make room for you in their culture or in their history. And if people do make room and embrace you, what you don't do is disrespect the people who have embraced you. That's what you don't do. And I don't care. I don't care. I don't care who doesn't like it. People are going to learn to respect Black American people, or you can see your way out. Because at the end of the day, I don't see Black Americans begging to be included in anyone else's spaces. So anyone who wants to be in Black American spaces, while we embrace, we're going to need you to be respectful. And if not, you're going to get that water dance and a Revo treatment. That's what you're going to get, because nobody's going to tolerate that. Siobhan said the rappers from the UK are heavily influenced by hip-hop culture. One of them tried to say UK rappers influence us to wear Nike tech. Child, they can't influence us to do anything because we don't pay attention to them. The only time we hear them is when they get on a microphone and start insulting us unprovoked. It doesn't make sense. Most said Meg Thee Stallion could have been a good fit for the role. A lot of people. Like, we could go down the list. I wouldn't care if y'all got Tiana Taylor, or if y'all went and got what's your girl? The cute one, Taraji. It's 100 people you could have got to do this. This is unnecessary and it's not going to be tolerated. Auntie Eva said, that's what I said. She doesn't look like Chaka, not 1 iota. Absolutely not. The children is calling her Nosferatu. Miss Thelma say, how she think she's pretty enough to listen. Miss Thelma, if you ask me, who am I going to ask? Over there, face hard as granite. Sharon Middleton say the civil rights movement gave those dummies safe passage to the United States, talking about biting the hands that feed you. Honey, they gonna bite you, kick you, poke you with a stick, and then if you complain about them poking you with the stick, they gonna say you're xenophobic. Hey, Totally Tammy, thank you for being number 85. Philly Joy said there's some unknown actress who's hungry for a big break. Oh, there's a bunch of unknown actresses. I wouldn't care if you get Riri from up the street. It ain't gonna be this right here. Ooh, this girl. DS, come get your niece. Come get your niece now. Fatima, this is the other issue right here. Gerard Flowers, thank you for being number 88. But y'all take a peek at this, because this was going to be my next point. This is going to be my next point. Fatima says, isn't Chaka Khan a Blackfoot Indian? Yes, she is, and she's very vocal about it, and she does not hide the fact that she's an indigenous woman. She doesn't claim to have any African ancestry whatsoever. Okay? Thank you. Not them Chinese, Siberian, Mongolian people pretending to be us, who are now being not being evicted to those same nations as we speak. Karma. Oh, yes. I don't even believe in karma, but I sure believe in reaping and sowing. But let's talk about the racism of it all, can we? Do y'all mind? Y'all know I can't help myself. I have to talk about things, you know. Yeah, that Skepta fella, I'm not surprised he's Nigerian. I'm not surprised at all. Because rather than create, we'll just, include ourselves in whatever you create and then start claiming that we made something. Hey, Marcy. Oh, you say Cynthia should stick to playing Elphaba in Wicked. I didn't watch that either. But that's what her character was, Elphaba. She should stick to something, but stick up out our business since you don't like us. She's right. They can never imitate our voices, just like we can't imitate their voices. Like, can we talk about the racism involved here? Because there's a lot of racism here, and I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it. Y'all crazy. Hey, Mo, take Eva and y'all going on to the corner with DS because y'all crazy. Hey, Rachel. Yes, that face hard as granite. She need to be in the Ashford and Simpson movie because her face is solid as a rock. Okay. Bertha say Harriet Tubman real name was Araminta Ross. Okay. That's random. Thank you, Miss Bertha. Y'all crazy. Hey, Tamika Godbowl. Right. Chaka still, not only that, Chaka Khan has a daughter. And I know in the past she said she would have liked her daughter to play her. And that would have been more fitting. Jennifer Hudson with her screaming self, she could have did it. Hey, Nicole Lampley. All right. But now let's talk about this thing. Y'all say I can talk about it a little bit. I see some people giving me permission. Okay. Hey, Deborah Harris. Girl, where you been? Thank you for being like number 91. But let's talk about the racism involved here really, really quickly. Because how soon people forget. Now, y'all remember, all of the sudden, people could realize that it was racist for a clear man to pretend to be an Asian man. You know, back when they were still calling Asians Orientals. Y'all remember that? Press one if you remember the time. Do you remember the time? Okay. Back when they were still calling them Orientals. And there was a character that was on black and white TV way back in the day called Charlie Chan. And they would not hire an Asian actor. They hired a clear man, and they would just tape his eyes back so that he could mimic very insultingly Asian people's features. Now that was called out, and it was a problem. When they kept getting clear people to play the Native Americans, you know, the Mongolian people who supposedly came across the Bering Strait, even though we have pictorial evidence of them coming on boats. When they would play them in the Western films and they would rub a little like reddish brown makeup on and put their hair in ponytails, and they stopped that because they said, okay, we realized that was racist. But why is it nobody realizes when it comes to Black American people? Okay. Hello, Von Bryant. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all please put welcome in the chat to Mr. Bryant. He's new. Y'all know we welcome everybody. I'll put my welcome in first. Spam the chat with welcome. Why is it nobody can understand that it's racist when you go get somebody from South America like Zoe Saldana to play our dear sainted Nina Simone and put her in blackface and a prosthetic nose? Why does no one realize that that's racist? Why does no one feel like it's racist to bring in a woman who is African from Great Britain to play an indigenous Black American woman? Those are two totally different ethnic groups. Why would you not realize that that's racist as hell? It goes beyond disrespect. It's racist. It is racist. Just because somebody has a complexion that's similar, would it be perfectly okay for, I don't know, if you got some kind of Guatemalan hero and you say, well, you know, somebody from Cuba can play that part. I mean, they all speak Spanish. Isn't that a little weird? Wouldn't that seem a little off to you? I mean, I do. If taping a clear man's eyes back so he can pretend to be Asian is racist, well, guess what? Putting a fake nose and black skin makeup on Zoe Saldana so she can pretend to be an indigenous American woman is racist. Hey, innocent instigator. It's racist as hell. Lady Blue, thank you for being like number 94. Okay. Evie says they treat Black people how they treat Christians. We the whipping boy and we supposed to take it. That's exactly what they think. And they're going to find out that we're only peaceful because we choose to be. People need to learn that just because we choose peace, it doesn't mean that we're not skilled in war. Any way you want it, baby. any way you want it. It's also extremely racist to say, it's extremely racist to bring in an African woman to play an indigenous woman who has always been very vocal about the fact that she is a Blackfoot. She is indigenous to this land. She's a native woman. Why are y'all bringing in an African woman to play her? How disrespectful. Because you like the way she sings? What are you doing? We have to address the disrespect and the racism toward Black Americans now. Amy J, thank you for being 96. It's not, maybe she's appreciating the culture. What culture, my darling? And Chaka did straighten it by the by. And we're going to get to that after the fact. But we're going to drag this ugly whore first. And you can't appreciate people's culture while sitting up looking like that, saying we don't have a culture. Don't forget, she said we don't have one. So she's disrespecting the indigenous people of this land, claiming we don't have a culture. And then now you want to play someone who's indigenous. Y'all are not even the same group of people. How dare you? You're not even the same group of people. How dare you? If I drop tomorrow and somebody's got to do a snippet somewhere and say there was a big mouth lady from Ocala talking, you better not go grab an African to play Seanitra. You better find somebody with some Seminole features to keep it funky. That's what you better do. Evie says you can appreciate without appropriating. If you respected our culture, you would turn it down how others have been known to do in the past. Exactly. But people who don't respect us, they don't know how to do that. They don't know how to do that because they don't respect us. They think that our culture is just up for grabs. Anybody can put their little sticky, dirty fingers on it. Vaughn says, so Cynthia's playing Jesus Christ and now she wants to play Chaka. No, I don't see it. She trying to play Jesus? See? I ain't know that, Vaughn. I hope you joking. Okay? You signed a petition about her dirty foot butt playing Jesus. She was really trying to play Jesus. See? That's too much. You talking of culture. Ho, you talked about culture. Now I'm finna talk to you crazy. Because who you playing with? Figure out whose side you on. You either on code or you not. And if you're not on code, you know how you got in here. Find your way up out of here. This is our culture. How dare you sit there and say maybe she's appreciating the culture and then say you talking of culture, what am I missing? You want to know what you're missing? Let me help you see what you're missing. Ain't this you? Hey, Didi, this you? This you? Oh, you one of them. You want to double talk and double speak and play victim when Black Americans let you know that while we tough, we strong and all them things, you not finna disrespect nobody up in here. Playing on my top, acting like you ain't say what you said, that's disrespectful as hell. And you don't want this dragon, baby. You don't want it. You don't want it. They had cast it on Broadway to play Jesus Christ Superstar. Oh, hell no. Listen. You done tried Jesus. Now you up here trying. Ooh. Hey, Delicia, thank you for being 99. Nicole say this lady don't realize how beautiful and talented a lot of us Black Americans are. We are so proud and blessed. Yes. And while we kind to everybody, disrespect ain't gonna do it. Oh, okay. I'm glad you knew to leave her on her own. Don't say, well, she don't want to be saved. Because Regina, what's the other Regina? She tried to talk to her and she ain't listen. Yeah. Oh, I stay activated when it's Black. That's right. This is a Black thing, period. And show some respect. Show some doggone respect. We ain't tolerating none of that. Delicia Dismute, thank you so much for the super sticker, sis. We appreciate it. It's my second support of the day. Nah, you was talking double, and I'm like, let me make sure you cool. Let me check your temperature a little bit, because you mentioned culture and then say, I'm talking about culture and what you missed. I'm addressing what you said and telling you what that hoe said. trying to play Jesus, what they say. That dirty waste of space had the nerve to play Jesus as a mockery. Regina King, Cornelius. Thank you, baby. Regina King pulled her to the side and tried to talk to her. Instead of her listening, she up there trying to be nasty with Regina King. She just a nasty piece of trash. Oh my God. Vaughn say Cynthia Erivo played the role of Jesus in the Hollywood Bowls production of the rock opera Jesus Christ Superstar, with performance taking place August of 2020. Oh my God. Oh yeah, she's really disgusting. Hell no. You's a ugly female playing Jesus. You got a lot of nerve. Jesus was not no woman. Oh yeah, she's blasphemous. Oh, cancel her. Now I see why them kids don't like her. Fatima says, wait until it's revealed that Yeshua was a Black Aboriginal American. Look at the global maps prior to colonization. All of the locations in the Bible was right there in the Americas. A lot of people are saying that, and I'm sorry at this point. Thank you, B. My phone just went off. I seen it. Yeah, them culture vultures that listen, all them getting cut off at the knees. We ain't playing that. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for them. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry, but let me let the children finish, child.
Over here with the chip on their shoulders, always looking down on us Black Americans. So here are Black people doing a response to her playing the Queen of Funk, Chaka Khan.
Please tell me this is a lie. When I think of a tether or someone tethering or cosplaying into our culture, I think of Cynthia Erivo. You had no business playing Harriet Tubman, and you have no business playing Chaka Khan. You look nothing like Chaka Khan. Like, we don't have the same phenotypes as them. So, like, this would really be blowing me about them people. Like, Hollywood is, a lot of the people in Hollywood are not for their culture.
Why is Cynthia Erivo playing Chaka Khan in an upcoming biopic? Y'all couldn't get no Black American singers or actresses to play our beloved Chaka? You do know Chaka's pretty, right? I'm confused.
They saying Cynthia Erivo playing Chaka Khan. What is happening? I mean, I just, child, what? They need to stop. They really do. I already made a video about how I'm not happy about Cynthia Erivo in any way, shape, or form. I said I would accept an apology, but all the people in my comments was like, they don't want no apology. They just want her to go away. And after she played Harriet, I never watched that movie, and I never will, because I just don't think it's right for somebody who disrespected Black
people.
It just pissed me the fuck off. First of all, Cynthia Erivo is a British Nigerian. Y'all know how the fucking Black Brits feel about Black Americans. Second of all, she made some nasty tweets in the past, mocking us, talking about how we got a ghetto accent, standing up for another non-Black American person that was making disparaging tweets and comments about us. She downplayed the Black American experience, continuously asserting herself in issues that did not pertain to her. And she's playing Chaka fucking Khan. Chaka Khan is from Chicago. Chaka Khan considered herself an indigenous Black American person. Blackfoot, to be exact. This is so disheartening. I don't understand why they continuously allow people. First of all, she played Harriet Tubman. She need to throw some. Why are they doing this? And this makes me so sad because I love Chaka Khan. Oh my God. Like, whenever I'm out singing open mics, y'all know I'm obsessed with karaoke, I'll be singing Sweet Thing. I love Chaka Khan. Like, I'm every woman. Why are they like allowing people that are not from our lineage to play our legendary people? Just because we have the same hue of complexion, I just don't understand the infiltration that's going on. And this is not me saying that, you know, other melanin-rich people from throughout the diaspora shouldn't get work, but to play our legendary artists, they don't really have no direct relation to them. I would even prefer Onika Trinidadian beautiful ass to play Chaka Khan. A Nigerian British person. These people don't even like us. She don't even like us like that. What the? This really, this hurts my feelings because now I can't even go and support the movie. And I love Chaka Khan. I'm not going to see that. I'm just not. Like, is there not a Black American actress that could body that role? Bitch, I could have fucking played Chaka Khan. I gotta go. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. This just really just hurt my feelings. I'm so tired of them doing this. And it's because we allow it. Because we really thought all skin folk was kinfolk, but we've been seeing clearly it's not. Are y'all okay with Cynthia Erivo playing Chaka Khan? She doesn't even look like Chaka. So, Cynthia Erivo is going to play the legendary Chaka Khan. These jokes just write themselves. So here we go again and again and again. Well, y'all know what to do.
So apparently Cynthia Erivo is going to play Chaka Khan in a biopic about Chaka Khan, and the internet has thoughts, and so do I. Cynthia Erivo agreed. I think we all need a break from her. I mean, she's talented, she can sing, but Mama has had more than a few things to say about the African American community. There are lots of African American women, singers, performers who can sing better, at least as it pertains to singing anything by and about Chaka Khan, and quite frankly, just better singers, better actresses, American. I mean, I see why people are really upset, but what do you think? I'm a little confused why Cynthia Erivo is that it girl for people she does not really see it for.
The only person I'm willing to accept as Chaka Khan is Nicki Minaj. That's it. Thank you very much.
I really wasn't expecting to make another video today, but so I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. That particular individual I cannot get behind, because it's the simple fact of the matter. If you don't believe that we have culture, but have the audacity to doggone sit up here and want to play one of the Black American icons again, I do have issues with that. Not only do I find it disrespectful, but I also find it to be very I don't get it. I don't have a word for someone who vehemently said that we don't have a culture, but yet finds ways to try to include herself into our culture. I don't understand why we are constantly having a conversation around this individual. Voldemort looks like Voldemort, and that's where I'm gonna leave it at. I ain't got time to worry about the Wicked Witch of whatever, east, west, north, south. I don't know what it is. I don't have time to worry about somebody who has enough audacity to say we don't have.
I think those have to be barbs that are saying they want her to be, want Nicki Minaj to play her, because Nicki don't like Black American people either. So we definitely can't have her playing Chaka. I know she resembles Chaka a lot of it when she was younger, but yeah, no, because she don't like Black American people either.
Part of the legendary Chaka Khan. Did Chaka Khan co-sign this? She did not co-sign this at all. There's no way. You mean to tell me that only foreign actors and actors can play the part of a role, of American role? You know, this is not no discrimination. This is realistic. What happened to all the major celebrities that were Americans that can play this role? Ain't nobody gonna be disrespecting Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan is a legend. She's an icon. She is the gem of all gem, especially when it came to Funkadelic. It came with all kinds of legend of music, of jazz, melody, of all types of ranges, even with gospel. Okay, there's no way that she can play the part as Chaka Khan. How come Tina Turner got it right and picked Angela Bassett to play her part? What is the? We have plenty of American actors and actresses and even actress that can play the part for Chaka Khan. Trust me, I could select a whole bunch of them. Not no Cynthia Erivo. No, hell no. Hell no. This woman, first of all, don't like Americans. We saw her script, what she had put in there. You know, she's a phenomenal singer. But Chaka Khan is a plus size in up there. So how are they going to turn around and get her sisters to go up in the air? Because Chaka Khan got tits. Okay, that's number one. Chaka Khan has hair. And Chaka Khan, the way she acts and the way she talks in her role play, she's versatile. They need to find somebody else. Hell no. No. You're not going to insult Chaka Khan like that. And if Chaka Khan has selected it, I don't really believe that she had a lot of selection. No.
Okay, so y'all get the point. I don't have to let y'all hear like all the cussing because you know the cussing does get worse. It was a lot of MFs flying through the air. The fur was flying. Yeah. It's horrible. Fatima said even her playing that role in Wicked was a mockery to the Wicked Witch of the West. Queen Khalifa, our black mother and ruler of California, who refused to submit the European / African black Moors and Slavs. That's true. You said that's alien. Miss Didi, you crazy. John Drea, what are we gonna do with you? It was a mockery. It was. What Chaka Khan did make a statement. Chaka made a statement. Let me pull this up so y'all can see what our dear, beautiful auntie, the lovely, the illustrious, the incomparable Chaka Khan had to say about what is going on. Because y'all knew she wasn't going to be quiet. She's not the be quiet type, as y'all know. Chaka is not the be quiet type. Most of us are not the be quiet type. Oh, Fantasia would have eaten it up. And the voice would have been accurate. And for those of y'all saying Cynthia Erivo can play Al Green, y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all know Al Green is too good looking to ever let her play him. She could play Fela Kuti. She could play Fela. Somebody online says she could play Shaka Zulu, but she can't play Chaka Khan. That's what she can't do. Okay. So we can out to look at it together. Siobhan, you knew I was going to keep it real if ain't nobody keep it real. As you know. Just put this up so we can get our response from Chaka herself concerning this. Hey, Kamal Jones. Kamal says, don't forget she played Aretha in a TV biopic. Yeah, Ava is showing herself to be an enemy to the culture, honey. And when people show you who they are, believe them. Ain't that what y'all say? So let's share the screen. Don't be hurt yet, Vaughn. Don't be hurt yet. I want y'all to see what Chaka said, and then you can decide whether you would like to be hurt. Okay. So let's take a look at what Chaka said. Because, you know, she's a lady that can speak for herself. This is, you know, she used one of her old school pictures. She's always been lovely and bodified and beautiful. That lady ain't got none of them things happening. Chaka said, a quick reminder for everyone. Lately, there's been a surge of fake AI-generated news floating around about Chaka. These rumors are not accurate. If it isn't coming from Chaka's official socials or ChakaKhan.com, it ain't happening. And she hit y'all with the purple hearts. She said it ain't happening. But here's the sweet part. Chaka does have many exciting surprises planned for 2026. Stay tuned. The best is yet to come. So this is coming officially from Miss Chaka Khan. Now, Chaka said that stuff is fake and AI generated. That heifer is not playing her. So fling the sweat. But I must admit, I do like the way black folks showed up and showed out and make it plain that we ain't tolerating no disrespect. No more. Fatima said, wait, she did? Okay, she's an agent set up by Todd. Slavic so-called you. Okay, them small hats. Hello. Them good old Ashkenazi. So to come to Black America with the bull crap. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And yes, Siobhan, did you pick up the shade from Chaka? She dissed her with that picture because that broad could never. You know that's why Chaka put that picture up there to let her know, girl, you lack the equipment. You lack the equipment. You don't have the parts to get that part. None of the parts to get that part. We're going to need her to, play some roles that pertain to her. Hey, Velma C, I saw you come in. Hey, too adorable. Oh, not you said Aretha or Urethra. Hey, DS, come get your sister. Come get your sister, child. Y'all crazy. So that's what's going on with that. Yeah, or the full head of hair. Or the full head of hair. That we're known to have. Our girls put on wigs for fun. I'm just saying, our girls put on wigs for fun. It is never a necessity. DS says she looked like she lacks the plumbing to play it. DS, how you gonna take Too Adorable to jail and you going? Well, you know what? Y'all can carpool, both of y'all. Straight to the reflection corner. Okay? So that's what happened with that. Now we got to mosey on over to RHOP. Let's talk about this real quick, and then we'll catch Tamar and Funky on the way out the door. I'm not that invested in them, but we sure gonna keep up on it. Right, Jandria? She's not pretty. No. Yeah. So let's get into it. Now, can y'all believe not a light done went down? We done ran our mouth to the sun trying to go down. That's how you know we talk too much. That's how I know. I had to turn the light on. So, on the RHOP trailer, y'all, hey, nephew, Ian is here, y'all. Thank you for being like number 110. Not the woman look like a rubber chicken. Wait, she gonna play the night crawler. Listen, I knew it. Y'all started roasting. Spam the chat with the rifles out of your Royal Family emojis. Go on your Royal Family emojis, pull out the rifles and spam the chat. Because y'all sniping. I ain't even sending nobody to jail. Ain't nobody else going to the reflection corner. Thank you for being 114, Jandria. Ain't nobody else going to the reflection corner. Because y'all done started roasting and sniping. Once y'all start sniping, I can't lock up everybody. Okay? I can't lock up everybody. So, on the RHOP sneak peek on this trailer, looked like Stacey sitting down with her ex-husband. If y'all recall, I tried to tell y'all last season, Stacey might have told that man she wanted a divorce, but she didn't really want no divorce, and that man went through with it. Stacey still want a husband, but that ain't all, y'all. So, why Ashley done put Stacey on Front Street said she was trying to holler at Chris Samuels, at Monique's ex-husband. I say, wait a minute. And then Monique's response was funny. She was like, my ex-husband talking about that ain't what we doing. So I'm trying to figure out, Monique, is you and Chris still canoodling? Are y'all sitting over there going back down memory lane? Is that what y'all doing? Because why you care who he talking to, girl? Because it ain't like Stacey was a friend of yours. Okay, so wait a minute. Is everybody spinning the block on their exes? Because when it turned into Monique Samuels being real touchy about who Chris Samuels is trying to holler at, or who trying to holler at Chris Samuels. But yeah, Ashley done outed. Stacey said Stacey was trying to holler at Chris Samuels. Monique seemed like she ain't really with it. Meanwhile, we see Stacey sit down with her clear husband talking about she dedicated to them and their family. And I say, well, go on, get your man, Stacey. But don't get too many men, child. Then, of course, you got Giselle writing letters to Karen talking about, dear Karen, I think about you every day. Good thing Karen out of jail. I'm so glad Karen finna be out on the 2nd, right after Labor Day. Say, cause he hers forever. Apparently, something going on. Listen, it's giving what's his name? Oh my God. Auntie Eva, who sang that song, Still My Love, that blues song? His last name Meadows, ain't it? Still my love. Oh, he's still my love. That's one of my favorite blues songs. Okay. Maybe that's the type of time she on. So anyway, that's going on. Kiana done brought a friend. Look like Giselle got a friend. They got one of them English heifers. So she better not come in here with none of that anti-Black American, racist against Black American bullcrap, because y'all know we will drag that whole all season. She better mind her manners, because right now everybody on their toes. So she better be on her P's and Q's. Kiki Lel said, yeah, she can come out. She can come out now. I wanted her to go, but she been in enough. I think she learned. Who got to come out? Yeah, you got. Is it Wilson Meadows? I got to figure out who sang. I got to remember who sang that song. Listen, that's the song. And he got a part of the song, y'all, where he say, she come by here when she want what she want, when she want it. Let me find out that's what Monique doing. Monique, is you going by there when you want what you want, when you want it? Monique, are you going by there when you want what you want, when you want it? Because why else are you bothered? Is somebody trying to holler at Chris and Stacey? Really? Hey, Queen, how you doing, girl? So look, that ain't all. Then you got, Stacey talking to Giselle like, "What's your problem with me?" or whatever. Wilson Meadows. I thought I had it right. If y'all like good, blues, southern blues, southern soul, and blues, that song right there, "Still My Love," that's a banger. That's a banger. Yeah, she probably, English Nigerian, that's fine, but she sure better come in acting like she got some manners and some act right. If she bring any of that anti-Black American bullcrap, we are going to drag her from the opening episode to the season finale, and we probably gonna drag her at the reunion. So I hope this season is better than the trailer. I'm tired of being hoodwinked. Yeah, I don't want to be hoodwinked and bamboozled either. So they look like they monkey stomping on Stacey's neck. Yes. Hey, Queen of Girl. Thank you for being number 120. So, Bianca. So she probably missed the wood. Lord Jesus, help. Oh, Cynthia Erivo, anti-Black American, very racist toward Black American people, saying that Black Americans talk ghetto and don't have culture while she's imitating their cultures. Now she wants to play Chaka Khan, or so they said. Chaka said ain't no truth to it, so we'll have to wait and see. She already played Harriet Tubman, which was disgustingly inappropriate. So we're going to see which way it goes. So now there is a British Nigerian lady that is going to be on RHOP. Now we like Wendy Osefo because Wendy seems to be on code. We don't catch her doing no anti-Black American bullcrap. And the one coming in, we're watching you because we have watched the Black Brits act the fool and show their behinds all over social media. I hope she comes in and behaves herself properly, because if she does not, the drag that she's going to get, she's going to need Neosporin and a sitz bath. That's all I'm saying. Now, Giselle tells Stacey her issue with her is that she lied for a whole year. Yeah, I hope she don't pull a Nakatata either, because Nakatata pissed everybody off. The hell with Nakatata. Ishel said, I'm curious to see if Wendy would get along with her. Why wouldn't she? I doubt she's going to come on the show and start calling Wendy's mama a witch. You call my mama a witch, I'm going to beat your tail. I think Wendy handled it very classy. So as long as the one from Great Britain don't come in and call that girl mama a witch, I'm sure she'll be fine. Say, I'm tired of the race and racism issues. I mean, at the end of the day, we're all tired, but nobody's going to take disrespect just because we're tired. We're never going to be so tired we're going to let people disrespect. If they disrespect, we're going to pay them in their own coin, because obviously that's the one you like. Yeah, they better leave Wendy alone. Now, Wendy is our girl. Wendy is our girl. So the one coming in, she should be fine as long as she keep the drama between the ladies and she doesn't go off script. Because, and let me say this too, at the end of the day, nobody should come to us crying, because when Giselle and Robin was pulling that colorist bull crap, we drugged them a country mile. We drugged them over rut roads, on buckboards. We drugged them with government mules. So if you come into any of these situations and you're playing with racism, you're playing with colorism, featureism, you do any of that stuff, you are going to get drugged, not by your wig. We're going to pluck that wig off and we're going to drag you by your real hair, however much you have left. That's what we're going to drag you by. So hopefully, like I said, she acts right. Now, where Stacey's concerned, Giselle told Stacey her issue with her is you lied for a whole year. And you know, we talked about this. Remember when she debuted her cannabis line? Remember during the reunion, Giselle told Wendy she was about to do a cannabis line, and Stacey sat there plain face and lied that she was not doing it. She absolutely did do it. She absolutely did do it. So, you know, Giselle told her that's what her problem is. Okay. Say, I didn't like Wendy. Hello, been in the bushes, had to come out on that thing you just mentioned. Well, I like Wendy. Wendy's been on code, and Wendy has not done anything problematic. So I like her. And she's pretty. She wears nice clothes. Her family's cute. Not only that, Giselle and Ashley apparently have decided they don't like Stacey because they was having some kind of get together. Giselle had a bowl of mints talking about for Stacey, and then Ashley told Stacey to her face that her breath be hot. I said, what? So apparently now they telling Stacey, not only are you a liar, not only do you wear bad wigs, not only are you stiff and don't have no hips, your breath stink, girl. Now they telling Stacey her breath stink. I said, I'm dead. Jossie is up there talking to Kiana crazy like, oh, I know you having problems with Greg. And then it looks like the girl that Kiana brought in as her friend is telling her that she don't think their relationship is good for her. And y'all know all last season, most of us decided we didn't like that man. So hopefully Kiana gets the hell away from that man, because that man does not seem like he's good for her. He seems like he wants to, you know, benefit from having a woman without giving her the benefit of marriage, which is gross. No, DS say not her breath is gasoline. They say she on her dragon time. She breathing fire. Hot. She doing all that. Hot breath. That's what they said. How dreadful. Not blew the lashes off the women. Listen, they say her breath hot. Okay. Makeup addict say it's hard to come back when your breath stank on national TV. Listen, Mia Thornton tried to come back from her coochie stinking on national TV. Now I'm gonna just be honest. If Mia can survive her coochie stinking up the whole house, Stacey might be all right, you know. Take the mint. That's what I was always told. If somebody offer you a mint, take the mint. Bianca says, so we got hot breath and hot box. Lord help us. Hey, help us, Holy Ghost, because it's rough. It's rough. It's so embarrassing. Yes, honey. Yes. Last season, stank cooch. This season, tangy tonsils. It's what we got going on. So apparently Kiana's little man friend Greg, ain't nobody feeling him. What else? Wendy, I don't know the context of this conversation, but she was talking to Ashley and she was looking very sad, and she was like that she realized he don't love her. So I hope she ain't talking about Eddie. I swear I hope she talking about somebody else, because you know Wendy and Eddie is like one of our favorite, you know, chocolate couples on television. So I don't want to think that Happy Eddie done messed up somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But you know, men, you know, we can't trust men like that. So we always have to wait and pull back and see if they did something. Because if he did something wrong, then I mean, we got to drag it. We got to drag it. And you know, I'm ready. I'm ever ready. And I'm, you know, just prepared. Jandria say they have too much money, but their hygiene be deceased. Yeah, I don't know how much money Stacey got, because remember, she paid TJ to come on that show and didn't give him the rest of his money. So her money could be funny, just like Drew over there borrowing money from people and don't want to pay them back in Atlanta. Now, Amanda K said, watching that preview, I forgot about Mia. Yeah, don't forget. It was somebody with a stinking bottom region. Stacy says she got the north. She gonna let Mia cover the south. My sweet says she was talking about her daddy. Do you know that? Because I don't know. She is referring to her daddy. Okay, thank you, Jesus. Because I was worried. I'm like, Eddie better not do nothing. But listen, Queen, we'll turn on him. We'll turn on Eddie so quick. I like Eddie. Hey, Eddie, what's up, cuz? But yeah, we'll turn on you. If you do something to that girl, we're going to turn on you. But I'm so glad she's talking about her daddy. I'm sad that she's sad about it. And shout out to the girls who have daddies that don't do what they're supposed to do. May somebody, a random person, run by and bash them in their left kneecap with a baseball bat for not showing love to their daughters. Because as a daddy's girl, I can tell you how important it is when we know that our fathers absolutely love us. Okay? So shame on Wendy's daddy. Thank y'all for letting me know that, because I was so upset. Makeup addict say Wendy would be a darn fool to confide in Ashley about her husband. She talking about her daddy. Relax. She said they say she's talking about her daddy. False alarm. Because I didn't know who she was talking about, but I'm like, I hope she ain't talking about Eddie, because if he wrong, we're gonna turn on him. Like, please understand that. As much as we like Eddie today, we will despise him by close of business. Too Adorable say they had a rumor that Eddie had an outside child and he cleared that up. Yeah, we knew about that lie. No, but we just because we knew that was a lie, I don't never put nothing past a man. So if she ever do pop up in the future and say he stepped on her baby toe, I'm going to believe her until I see proof that he didn't. Okay. Lady Blue said they all have that dragon breath after all that drinking alcohol. Alcohol don't give you, boo-boo tonsils. They say her mouth is hot. Say watching Kiana and that dude is like watching a princess kiss a low-down dirty frog. Amen. Wendy is just lovely, isn't she? I like to look at her. I like to look at Wendy. Every time I see Wendy, it's like, it's so nice. I like to look at her. Yep, that's what they said, Miss Duggan. Thank you for being 108. Yes. Dana Brown says, yes, I was a daddy's girl. Today would have been his 93rd birthday. Same here. Like, shout out to all the daddy's girls in the house. Amanda K said, if that's the case, she probably bonded with Ashley because of how Ashley dad ain't in her life. Yeah, her daddy wouldn't even open the door for her at all. Too Adorable said, I thought alcohol would disinfect your mouth and clear your breath. It do kill germs. And maybe Stacey should drink more. Maybe she should drink more. Maybe she ain't drinking enough. I don't know. Maybe she got a bad tooth back there or something. I don't know. But anyway, that ain't all. Let me see what else was going on. Wendy and Kiana, y'all, they was going back and forth about somebody. Now, I'm going to tell y'all who I think that Wendy and Kiana was going back and forth about. And y'all tell me if y'all think I could be on to something. Okay? Not gargle with bleach. If your mouth's so bad you need to gargle with bleach, just tell the dentist pull everything out. Just tell him to rip it all out, okay? Ashley, that's what I think. Because, Kiana's still hot with Ashley about her bringing Deborah up there and that girl hit her in the face with a glass. And so Wendy and her was talking and, Wendy was telling her something and she was like, telling Wendy, you don't even like her. And Wendy was like, no, you don't like her. And so they both going back and forth. No, you don't like her. 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 And I think what's going on, because Wendy and Kiana are actually friends, I think Kiana probably feel like, Wendy, you know how we talk about that girl when the camera's not on. Now, Wendy, if you were talking about her, you was talking about her. And you don't have to hide it, because you can guarantee Ashley done set up with Giselle and talked about you. As mad as Giselle was with you, because you said hating on all this, and you read her for filth, Ashley was sitting over there with her talking about you. So if you was with your friend and you was dragging Ashley a little bit, I ain't mad. I ain't mad at all. But I believe they talking about Ashley. That's what I think. Not gargle with holy water to get them spirits out. She got spirits in her mouth. I'm scared. I'm also a baby and a daddy's girl. Also. Hey, Camille, fine. Yeah, so that happened. Ain't no way out of that, but that's what's in the trailer. I think just with that alone, it should be very interesting. Of course, Monique is back. We do have the new ladies. Karen is not there. Karen was in jail while they was filming. Now that everything is finished filming, I don't have any doubt that more than likely they probably gonna have Karen back next season. But for right now, the ladies we got are the ladies we got. And I don't know, Giselle is just a lot more likable without Robin. And I'm glad they didn't try to bring her back. I'm very happy about that. Okay. Lel says she glad the Monique and her bird is back. You know, this is a new bird because the first bird, T'Challa, he went on to glory. Okay. He went to go and fly over glory streets. He's gone. Okay. All right. So let's get into what is going on with Funky Dineva and Tamar Braxton. I'm just going to tell y'all this. I told y'all when I first showed y'all what Quentin had to say, I told y'all he knew more than what he was saying. And so that's why he kept saying the lady. And I understand, while I do understand very clearly that it looked away and people were accusing him of stuff. And I can understand also why he would have been irritated that Tamar would put a post out like that. Oh, I lost mobility. I couldn't do this. I wasn't able to do that. My teeth was broken. My nose was broken. All this stuff. So I totally understand why he would have felt away. Like, don't make no post being, you know, ambiguous. You need to bluntly say my friend didn't do nothing to me. And the rumors out is that wasn't nothing even wrong with this lion heifer. People saying they seen her at the club a few days later. You're not gonna be at no club a few days later and you done broke your teeth out your mouth and broke your nose and lost a little bit mobility and laying in a pool of blood. How long did you lose mobility? Was it 30 seconds? Was it 30 hours? Because people said you was at the club. That's what the people said. Then the people say you messing around with Mendices. You saying it's about some movie or TV show y'all doing, but the people said that you were seeing that he was seen coming out from in your house late at night. Y'all wasn't shooting no movie late at night. And the people said that y'all been hanging out to the club. The people said the club that Tamar was at, after she claimed to have broken her nose, busted out her teeth, and lost mobility, that she was at that particular club with Mendices. So, baby, this ain't about no movie. Now, maybe y'all, you know, maybe y'all did a Brad and Angelina. Y'all did some kind of filming together, and then y'all got closer than close. Closer, closer, closer. Something went on. So why that man coming from your house late at night? They was putting a rumor out that Yandy snatched her up, but obviously it ain't no truth to it because it looked like ain't nothing wrong with Tamar. No, I didn't play the video from her dentist. I didn't do that yet. I didn't do her dentist because that lady was just talking in general and claiming that they contacted her or whatever, but that don't explain a broken nose. Where the broke nose at? We ain't forgot she said her nose was broke. The dentist fixed teeth, not noses, not bruises. Tamar tap dance on my last good nerve. I can't stand that lady. Now you calling that lady. Ian say Tamar and Kelly Price, same person, same goddamn person. Lyric's mom, hey boo, she said Mendici is whooping on Tamar. Nah, baby, the truth beating her tail because all she wanted was tell a lie. I don't think nothing happened to her. People say they seen her out in the streets days after and wasn't nothing wrong with her. That's what the people say. Okay. Now, Fatima say Tamar is exhausting. I hope she okay. But if you watch her moods timeline throughout the years, it's absolutely giving undiagnosed bipolar disorder. Rosie Gaines, Closer Than Close. Yes, that's my song now. Closer Than Close. And it looked like her and Mendices done got closer than close. If the people say that he coming out her house late at night. Okay. Johnny Taylor said if it's all night, it's all right. He posted up a 15-minute video an hour ago. I ain't finna go pull up his page, but we sure finna talk about what's going on. Because they're saying that she done unfollowed him. She had posted an apology, say she done deleted it, child. Maybe she was having Muppet surgery. You think she needed some extra stuffing? Somebody call K. Michelle. Yeah, she gonna be that lady forever now. That lady. That lady. Uh-huh. Wait, ain't nothing wrong with Tamar but undiagnosed personality disorder. Oh, so is the general consensus that we don't believe Tamar? Is the general consensus that we do not believe Tamar? Yep, now she's saying she was sleepwalking. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. You said your nose was broken. You busted out your teeth, ma'am. Let's just share this screen. I can't. I think it's fair to say that we do not believe Tamar. Is that not fair to say? I think it is. So let's just do this here. Okay. So is this the first one? Okay, we got to go through all of it, and we're going to go through all of it. Well, let's do this first. This is the post that started it all. Let's start here. Let's start here. Let me try to make me go as far down to the bottom of the screen as possible. Hey, Coco Mahogany. Okay, all right. Okay. All right. So y'all remember this post. This is what she made. And this is what she claimed happened, to not be talking about she was sleepwalking and walked into a wall. I can't help feeling like her mama skipped some whippings that she shouldn't have skipped with Tamar. I just feel like, you know, the belt should have been in her hand and she skipped them. Now that's just what I think. Okay. So it says, this is where she said, I struggle to write this, but everyone keeps calling me. And honestly, I don't even really talk. I don't even really talk anymore. I'm so weak. I almost died Sunday. I was found in a pool of blood from my friend with a face injury. As the days go by, the worse it is. Fractured my nose, okay? Lost some teeth and mobility. The way I look at life now is totally different as my health is on the mend. My mental journey begins. Pray for me, for real. I don't even know what happened to me. Okay, this is what she said. And we're going to get into what Quentin had to say about this, because that's his friend. Okay? Not
to do, and it could have been done. Before I even tell y'all the rest, I woke up this morning. Her publicist called me. Q, what can we do to put this thing to bed? Tell her to go on her stories and write, Funky Dineva did not do anything to me. I should have said something sooner. This was about 40 minutes before I even decided to do this live. I told him I'm sitting up right now to brush my teeth. All you had to do, and it could have been done. Before I even tell y'all the rest, I woke up this morning. Then this lady got the nerve to write, please don't ruin my project. I've spent so much money of this. I spent so much money for this project. This is my career. Girl, this is your career. This is my. Are you serious right now? These people accused me of doing some of the most heinous things I've ever been accused of on the planet. And the only thing you got to say to me in this moment is, please don't ruin this for me. I spent my money on this project. This is my project in my career. When all I was asking was for you to go back to your stories and put, Funky Dineva didn't do anything to me, guys. I was resting. I should have said something earlier. That was all you had to do, and it could have been done with on my end. Even in this very moment, that was. Then this lady got the nerve to write, mind me being collateral damage in this. You gonna write, we can make up later, I still love you. So that's when I was like, oh, we having fun. Okay. Tag me in, coach. Like, oh, so you're not gonna say nothing and you use me to be in this tired ass music video, hashtag Muppet. Cause now that I'm in on the joke, bitch, we both finna make a coin.
Oh, shoot.
All of a sudden, now they want to call me on a 3-way FaceTime. Talking about, Q, please don't do this. Y'all, please don't do this on the internet. They steady calling me. I'm not answering the phone. I'm not answering the phone. No, man. He's like, Q, please don't do this. No, let her ass feel what I felt over the weekend. Let her ass feel what I felt over the weekend. She's talking about, so then she's gonna write, let me read this shit. Let me read that. See, that's the part that made me realize, oh, you really didn't mind me being collateral damage in this. And let's not get it twisted. Because see, now I'm finna tell it. Let me sit up. Now I'm finna tell it. Before I tell it, because I'm finna tell it. I'm finna tell it. But before I tell it, last night, after it dropped, I put in a group text with her and her manager my response on her page about the video. And I said, once I realized what this was, I said, oh, this is all jokes, ain't it? Let's break the internet. She gonna text back a heart emoji and gonna say, we can make up later, but I still love you. Okay, so now you responded. See, and let's not get it twisted. Because see, now I'm finna tell it.
Okay, so apparently he had a lot to say. And she posted this, her and Mendices, both of them look like aliens. Talking about the moment you've all been waiting for, my real life heartbreak album, story, and movie starring my friend Mendices' new EP, Heartbreak. So this what she did this for? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So this is what Quentin had posted. When I get through reading Tamar Braxton A down to the ground, I don't want to hear ish. Okay, and his caption is, here it is, I got ate up alive over my birthday weekend, and the whole while there was nothing wrong with Tamar's A. Now she done realized this tied a music video for this raggedy EP that don't nobody want, and because I'm in the video, people are gonna think I was a part of the PR stunt. I was collateral damage in a two-bit PR stunt. He added Tamar Braxton and said, you ain't even gonna try to clear any of this up and tell people I didn't do anything to you. You know what happened. I was accused of not being a friend to you, when at the end of the day, it was you not being a friend to me. I didn't deserve any of this, and I'm deeply hurt. Okay, I don't normally be on his side with nothing, but I think he might be right this time, y'all. Tamar put, I've done too much healing to fight with anyone. I just want to get better and continue doing what I love. Tamar, ain't nobody told you to fight, but you shouldn't let people lie on your friend if you know your friend ain't did that. Okay? Then she put, never ever going back to what I grew from. Nice try, devil. Girl, you the devil. You got your friend dragged because you were lying and you refused to clear it up and not calling him the devil. No, ma'am. And then hashtagging that album that ain't nobody gonna listen to. And I got to agree with him on that too. She has a few loyal fans, but a lot of us ain't feeling Tamar and never were. Then she says, no matter what he says, I love Funky Dineva anyway. Had I known what was going on while I was in the hospital trying to recover, I would have said something. It's terrible that whatever I didn't say turned into all this. I just want peace. Tamar, I got to call bullcrap, ma'am. The people said you was in the club just a few days after, so you couldn't be that bad. You couldn't have been that bad at all. That's number one. Number two, you can't say you didn't know because you was in a whole group chat with him, your manager, him and your manager and you. At any point, you could have came out and said, hey, I was in the hospital, y'all, so I couldn't say nothing then. Hey, Tracy Lashley, but I'm going to say something right now. My friend didn't do nothing to me. Ain't nothing really happened to me or whatever, because I don't believe she was in no hospital. But even if she was, or even if she wanted to keep telling that lie, she could have told the people that lie. I was in the hospital, so I didn't see that people was dragging my friend. So, hey, just for the record, my friend didn't do nothing to me. Tamar is a terrible person. Honestly. J. Rochelle say every other month she fighting with somebody. It's a darn shame. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. It is a darn shame. It is a crying shame is what it is. Okay? So, yeah, she ought to be, she really ought to be ashamed of herself. She ought to be ashamed of herself. And going on while you talking, Tamar, tell us what you doing with Yandy Play husband. What you doing with Yandy Play husband? Lyrics mom say if she think nobody wanted it, why he all in the video, they all fraudulent. Because that's her friend. You ain't never backed your friend or hyped your friend up when they wasn't really hitting on nothing, because I have. I have. He ain't know nobody was going to accuse him of nothing. He didn't know Tamar was finna cook this lie up. And I know if I was him, I would drag her music. I would drag her career. I would drag her lack of hair and edges. I would drag her looking like a Muppet. I would drag her to hell. You got people attacking me for something ain't even happened. DSM and DC's look like his breath stinking. Just dusty. God dang, y'all don't like him at all. Hot as fish grease, and rightfully so. Yeah, I'd have been pissed off too. Mm-hmm. I'd have been pissed off too. I ain't even finna sit up here and hold y'all about it. I'd have been cool. I wouldn't have been cool. No, girl. Ain't nobody knocked out her teeth. Her nose was not fractured. Now she got to lie about, oh, she was sleepwalking. If you don't know what happened to you, how the hell you know you were sleepwalking? How you end up in the club a couple days later? Just be lying. Just be lying. I don't know how Tony and the rest of them sisters put up with her. Lulu say, why does she have her doctor on the internet trying to make her story credible? Child, Tamar is toxic, narcissistic. She got behavioral disorders. She real sick in the head. She real sick in the head. It don't make no sense. I don't know why. I don't know how nobody can tolerate her. I really don't. On his birthday weekend, you got your friend drugged on his birthday weekend? God dang. I don't like Buddy, but even I have to admit, that's a little heinous, Tamar. Yeah, crying wolf. So now if something really happened, we're not going to care. Like, look what happened with Kelly Price. Her people didn't know where she was. We all made noise. So we like, no, we're not going to be quiet if something really going on with her, for her to come out and tell us that we was overreacting. It wasn't none of our business. So just like I said, when it come to her, if something really happened, now we're not going to care. Same for Tamar. Because, I mean, that was a little concerning. But now if something really happened to you, I'm not going to care because you lied about this. And there's no excuse for it. Aries Diva say, everyone happy. Thursday, what I miss? Everything. Because we sure finna get up off of here. But let me say this here while we in the house, okay? I'm so glad we got everybody. But listen, y'all. You know what time it is. We finna slide. We definitely finna slide. But I want to say a special thank you to Ashley Kane for the Cash App donation. And I want to say a special thank you to Delicia Dismute for the super sticker. Those are the two ladies who supported my stream, and I appreciate you guys. Y'all know what time it is. If you did not hit the like button on the way in, I'm going to have to ask you to please hit the like button on the way out. Hit your notification. To subscribe if you haven't already, and if you're in Discord, you always gonna know when we go live. Hopefully one of our lovely moderators will put our Discord link in the chat, because if you're in Discord, you always know when I go live, because I always tell the girls first. Okay, and if you want to join channel membership, there's a join button beneath the video and a membership link in the description box. Now also in that description box, we have the link for my book, Little Girl, Big World, which is a survival guide for all of our girls leaving home for the first time. We want to keep all of our girls safe. It is on Amazon. You can type my name in, Seanitra. It pops right up. You can hit the link in the box. Or if you desire to have a copy and you cannot afford one, please contact me and I will make sure that one gets to you, okay? Free of charge. We got the link for our merchandise store so you can get your crown gear and represent the royal family. We have our storefront on Amazon so you can shop for your home like I shop for mine. I left the link in there on the box for our neck fans for us girls with hot flashes, because this is a girl's best friend. It will keep you cool. And we have the link for my Amazon wish list in case y'all want to bless me with some notepads, some pens, some snacks, some tea, herbal remedies. All of those things are on the wish list, and I appreciate any and all support. Thank you again, Ashley Kane, for the Cash App. Thank you again, Delicia Dismute, for the super sticker, and everybody else. Y'all know what we finna do. So remember to be positive, be productive. Remember to encourage all of the people around you and encourage yourself most of all. And in case no one else says it to you, remember, God loves you, I love you, and there is nothing you can do about it. Talk to you again soon, okay?